You'll hear some stories.
Probably.
And then you'll hear some odd conspiracies.
I'm down for some conspiracies at this point because they're all coming true.
Ask him about his childhood and aliens.
Okay. Well, I would, but he's not here. Scott, tell us. Call into the show.
All right, him and cows in the highway.
That could go a lot of places.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, apparently the government confirmed that aliens exist not that long ago. Last week, I think. Said, yeah, aliens are real. Deal with it.
I just think they're smart enough to leave us the fuck alone. Because all those videos I've been posting about the aliens bitching about trying to invade Earth and then Earthlings just fucking with them.
Yeah.
It'd be half true.
It would be. I mean, I would think that if there's an alien species that came here, it would have to either be interdimensional. They're not traveling through space. They're probably traveling through some type of portal or black hole device.
Yeah.
Because it'd take way too long to get here from any other planet.
What is that? What the alien said? The Earthling stole my blaster, tried to light a cigarette with it.
Yeah.
He blew his head off.
Yeah. And then his friends all cheered and drank beer. Watch me do this. But no, it's just, I think that we have encountered aliens for a very long time. But we also know, quote unquote, that extended DMT experiments are clearly piercing through some kind of veil, and odds are we're encountering some form of life on a different plane of existence. And that's usually how we get there, whether those are aliens or demons, or that demons are actually aliens, because demons don't need a spaceship. However,
I think we saw them in like Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. They're kind of weird looking.
So,
yeah,
there's way weirder looking people. I mean, look at most of Hollywood at this point.
Mm-hmm.
They all on Ozempic, which must be actually just alien DNA being injected into them. Actually, pretty good conspiracy on that one. Ozempic is just genetic engineering.
That's why most of them are Scientologists. They are aliens.
Maybe.
Worshipping Zool or whatever his name is.
Zool. Zool's not an alien. Zool's a demon.
I am the key master.
I am the gatekeeper. You want to stick your key in my lock? Which, by the way, I never got that reference as a kid. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
That's why it always had to be a male and a female.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whatever. So, yeah, aliens apparently are real. They actually apparently had a whole bunch of religious leaders come down for a summit, and they said, hey, we're going to tell everybody the aliens are real. You need to start preparing your people to acknowledge the fact that extraterrestrial beings do exist. Basically being like, hey, your religion's a joke. Aliens are in fact real, meaning that we aren't the only thing in the known universe. And the religious discussion is, of course, well, aliens can't be real because God made us in his image. And if we're here and we look like this and we are function this way, then aliens can't be real or created by God. It's like, well, God created the entire universe.
Well, hell, I just saw the fat electrician talking about angels interacting with earthlings.
Yes.
And the direct translation of them saying, fear not, is calm the fuck down, basically.
Stop screaming.
Yeah, stop screaming.
Yeah. Which actually makes significantly more sense. It did not say, be not afraid in a calm, gentle voice. It said, will you please stop screaming? We talked about the biblical version of angels. And they look like aliens, or spaceships, for lack of a better term.
Essentially, God shock troops. That's what they are.
Well, let's go back to aliens for a minute. Because if the religious concept is that we're the only thing in existence, that's odd. But it could also be that we, as humanity, are God's chosen creation. Doesn't mean he didn't create other shit and he just went, no.
That's different.
Never mind. I didn't like this one.
They aren't going to get along.
No. It's like, whoops. Because, I mean, as big as the universe is, it would be insane to think that we are the only thing here. It's a Fermi paradox, right? You know, alien life must exist, but nobody would have the ability to get anywhere without having hyperspace technology or faster than light travel. Even then would be difficult because relativity exists. So you'd have to have space folding technology if you're going to go that far. The funny part is I just watched the finale of Good Omens, and I mentioned that before, but the final season, quote unquote, which was a singular movie, just dropped this past week, and I went ahead and watched it, and like kind of a sad end a little bit. I don't know if it was on book or not, canon, as some people would say. But it did get down to the question of why did God create everything with the plan to go ahead and destroy it all? Like, what was the point of creating an entire known universe and then 6,000 years later destroy it, according to the show? But the funny part was, I don't want to spoil everything, they did a fucking twist at the end of the show, and I'm like, I like this. I like what they did here. I mean, it of course flies in the face of most religion, but I like what they did. So they did directly challenge God.
See,
and got an interesting
I haven't even
outcome.
gotten into it. I probably should start Good Omens.
It's not bad.
Because I'm without a series to binge right now.
Yeah. Well, you're not watching The Boys.
And
that ends this week.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah. I want to see how they kill Homelander. That's really all it's going to come down to.
Just fill me in.
Yeah. He dies.
A bit more than that, but...
Probably gets crowbar through the head. That's how he died in the comics. Butcher beat the shit out of him and then popped the top of his head off with a crowbar.
Nice.
Yeah. So the teaser apparently for the final episode does show Butcher with a crowbar. But it's like, okay, but unless you're going to give us like a over 2 hour long episode, how the fuck are you going to wrap this entire series up in one episode? Given where you left off, it makes no sense.
It's just one of those real quick endings.
Dude,
shockingly quick.
I think they're going to bullshit their way to killing Homelander in the first 20 minutes and then have to deal with the rest of it. The fallout. Because in the comics, Butcher went ahead and killed all the boys as well.
Whoa.
Before dying himself. So, like, not only did he kill Homelander, and I think he managed to kill all the Supes, or at least tried to, and then went ahead and killed the boys because they were in his way. So, currently that's not happening in the show, so we'll see what happens in the end. They've changed it so significantly, I don't know what they're going to do. Plus, they have at least 2 spinoff shows coming. Speaking of spinoff shows, a completely unprecedented spinoff show is coming very soon, and it's Stewart Saves the Universe? Spinoff of
Big Bang.
Big Bang Theory.
Okay, I'm in.
It's like Stewart.
And the only other one from the cast is the big dude.
Bert, so far.
The geologist.
Yes. And he's like going through the multiverse, seeing how the world ends in different ways and trying to stop it.
That's going to be interesting.
But why?
Why not?
Is it just Stewart's delusion and he's in the fucking loony bin at the end? Like, how? Because we've already seen Stewart get old in the future in one episode.
Yeah.
Where he said, hey, everybody meet back here at this spot in 30 years.
Who was he? He was gay, wasn't he? Married to somebody?
Stewart? He wasn't gay.
Oh.
No, he definitely liked chicks. He just didn't have one for the longest time. And that one...
Nerdy chick.
The one nerdy chick he was with for a while, I don't remember if he was with her at the end. I don't think so.
Maybe?
It's Stewart. He fucks everything up. He was living with Cooper Polly for a while. Or, I'm sorry, not Cooper Polly. He was living with...
Wolowitz's mom.
Wolowitz, period. Because even after his mom died...
No, he moved out, got his own place.
Yeah, but then he moved back in to babysit Hallie with them.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
But he did get his own place again, and then I think he moved back in again. Or then he started living with Cooper Polly because he just couldn't maintain anything.
No, he got a place with the chick.
And then I think he fucked that up, and then he started living with Cooper Polly.
I don't know.
At somebody else's garage apartment. Home.
Bert.
It was Bert's garage.
Bert's garage.
That's right. That's how they
That's why Bert and...
That's why they're together.
Yeah.
So I think that's how it ended up. Either way, I have no idea how the fuck they're pulling this weird spin-off of the show with an incredibly high budget and doesn't even look like a sitcom. It seems like just an Amazon original show. So I was like, okay, I mean, I'll give it a couple episodes, see if it's funny. Or it's going to just be dumb. Well, I think it's going to be dumb regardless because it's a completely insane spin-off of a show that already had one spin-off. You know, with young Sheldon.
Yeah.
Which I was never interested in.
Not bad.